YouTube. Let's just get this started. And then we'll share this link out so everybody can watch us live as we go. View your channel. Live. Predictions. That's gonna happen a lot, just so you know.
That's definitely Haley's kid.
Yeah, definitely Haley's kid. Definitely Haley's kid. So
Definitely
let me
Haley's kid.
tag. Let's see. At Cole. How far down the list are you? Sorry, I just don't tag you enough. I guess
That's okay. If you want, to be quite honest, it's like, what is Facebook anymore? We just creep on it.
Yeah. So, all right, post.
There it is.
And then I'm gonna jump back over so we can watch the chat and see if anybody talks to us on there. All right, dude. So welcome to the first podcast with us.
The first podcast.
Yeah, the first one with the EWP with you. Yeah.
One.
How's life?
Good.
Yeah.
Been great. Pretty much just kind of keep up with wrestling through you guys. I know it's not trying to plug. I don't get any money from Jeremy. Nothing.
Nobody gets money around here. What are you talking about?
A couple of free beers every now and then, maybe.
4 6s.
Yep,
Yeah, 4 6s.
Always.
So, well, cool, man. So, what do you think about the duel overall?
Man, I think this might be, honestly, like probably the biggest Iowa duel we've had, like against them. You know, I think there's more on the line than any other one, you know?
Yeah, certainly the biggest one, definitely the last few years, the most competitive one. Like, I don't feel like we've been super competitive. I mean,
No.
Coming into this, I believe the stat that Flo put out was they've won 8 of the last 10 and 5 straight.
Yeah, and I think they said we're like 7 ahead of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
now?
The last one I saw was 48-49 or something.
Oh, see?
Yeah, so I thought it was like right there, you know, like this one could tie the series if they win it. But again, it should be I think it'll be a fun duel. I think it'll be a different duel than what we saw in November.
I definitely think it's a different duel. I think we've, as freshmen, have definitely matured a lot more.
Yep.
You know, bringing in maybe if Forrest wrestles. I mean, that's a toss-up, but also Iowa's down a guy, you know, not trying to take it. They're a good, solid team.
Right.
But I think it's also better. I think it's going to be a more intense duel because I think this is going to be for the town of Stillwater, like the proving point for the college for David Taylor, I think.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, Gallagher seems to be a different atmosphere. They're going to set the record for the 3rd straight year on attendance. The new QB1 now is getting him a new tattoo. Did you see that?
I seen that. Did you see? Also, we got Cormier coming out.
He did. He's going to lead the team out, final home duel.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's going to be a lot of anticipation around Jax, and we'll get into it in a minute. But you know, is he going to wrestle or is he not?
It's always a big
I think he's ready. I think you don't leave high school, show up and beat Side L, who's a top 6 dude, and not wrestle the season.
No, you know.
I mean, you're ready to go. You know, in this day and age where injuries happen so frequently. You know, and it's just one of those things where you're not guaranteed the next day. Why would you not wrestle when you're there, especially if you're ready?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it'd be a waste.
Yeah,
I think that's with him coming up, especially, you know, could possibly be making the Olympic team and everything.
Yeah,
I think that you know, we can take that red shirt if we need to later on down the road.
Yeah,
the guy is on fire right now.
I think it's going to be all kinds of fun.
He's on fire.
Yeah, he absolutely is on fire. So, well, cool. Well, the silly little dog is going to annoy us, I'm sure. But let's just jump right in. All right. So, first up, I'll let you pick first. Peterson, Spratley.
I'm going to, you know, it's going to sound biased, but I'm going to go with Spratley on this one. I think with the last match and how it went, and he's kind of been a toss-up, but I from, you know, watching some of the practices that they post and stuff and kind of, seeing Spratley in the background, just kind of taking that. I think he's definitely flipped the switch now.
Yeah.
I think it's still gonna be a barn burner, but
Right.
I think we're gonna see national championship last year Spratley.
Yeah. I think
Come out and just
get
start
after it.
firing, dude.
Yeah. I think he's a better wrestler late in the season,
Yeah.
and I think he's a way better wrestler in Stillwater.
Yeah.
Like he
By
feeds
far.
on the crowd. He loves to get it going. He loves the rowdiness, all of that stuff, and
Right.
that happens when he's at Stillwater. And I think he's a different wrestler. I think he's at least a 3-point better wrestler when he's at home, which is
Yeah.
I think what he wants. I think he lost 7-4 or 7-5.
Yeah.
So again, I also have Spratley picked, probably a biased pick. I think it's a toss-up match, but I definitely lean Spratley certainly at home. If this was at Iowa, it might be a different story, but
Yeah. Iowa or neutral, it might be a different story.
yeah.
but,
All right, so 133. It's going to be Drake Ayala from Iowa. And then the big question is, and it looks like, what Bash just posted is that it looks like it's going to be Jax.
Yeah. I think we're gonna if Jax does come out, I think this is gonna be not prime Jax. Like we haven't peaked yet, but it's gonna be Jax firing on some cylinders. He loves the big crowd, kind of
Yeah.
like Spratley. He's that guy.
Yeah, I think he also feeds on it for sure.
I think that it's gonna come out. Nobody gets scared if we get down in the first period, because I think he's gonna come out a little nervous. I think.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna come through and put together some good chain wrestling. He's gonna hit the signature Jack Force tilt a couple of times, and
He is definitely going to get near fall.
I think though we'll see more on our feet. I think we're gonna see a Jax get his near fall and cut the guy.
So you think he's not even going to commit to the ride as much as he has in the
No.
past?
I
Just
think
going to go get those takedowns.
I think he's going to go get those takedowns. And I think he's great. Don't get me wrong. I think I would put him in the top 10 of riding in all of college right now.
Yeah.
But the dude makes things happen on his feet.
He does. And he does a lot of feet to back stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
just like the Seidel match. I mean, that it obviously wanted the match there to get the 7.
Right.
The takedown for near fall. I think he scrambles well. The one thing I would love to see, and I said it, I was like yelling at the TV the whole time, like, get off your knees. Like, he just feels like he's out of position when he's kind of in that, on his knees, sitting in front of a dude.
And we can revert to that when we get back up to the upper weights, because there's another person that I feel that does this. and it's
I'm fairly certain I know which one.
not to get too off subject, but it's like everything that
Yeah.
I'm going to say, like, because for people that don't know on here, I'm quite a bit younger than Jeremy. And so there was times when Jeremy would come in the wrestling room when I was wrestling, and we were kind of old school. And now it's like everything we were taught then now is like out the window.
Right.
It's the stuff
So
you
different.
didn't do then, you do now.
Right. It's so different. It's such a different sport. And we talk about that. I do talk about that quite frequently on here. But
So I would like to see a little more aggressive off his knees. Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely. It's that freestyle background that he's got, the kind of.
Yep. So any bonus or just a win?
I'm going bonus.
Bonus, major.
I'm going bonus. A major.
A major?
decision,
All right.
yeah.
So you're now 7-0.
7-0.
I'm 6-0. So
Okay.
I don't think we get bonus. I think we get the win, but I don't know that we can get bonus on Ayala. It would be pretty cool if we
It's
did.
going to be crazy because he is really tough on his feet, but I think we're going to see something crazy.
Yeah. So speaking of bonus, 141, Cale Peterson, unranked versus number 2 Sergio Vega.
I mean,
No Nasir Bailey.
I don't think we have an argument.
Yeah.
On this
We know
one
who
at
we're
all.
picking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're clearly
On
picking,
this
but
one, I think this guy is going to go.
it's by how much?
This guy's bonusing. If there's one guy on the team that I would always say it's going to be your guy to get your bonus points, it's Sergio.
Yeah.
The dude is on fire since the beginning.
Yeah.
The way he scrambles.
Yeah.
I yell at the TV and I'm like, okay, never mind. Why? Why are we doing this?
So I had to show. I went back and showed Crystal the Etchmandia where he like blast doubles us, right? Like he gets right in our face, blast doubles us, sits us to our tail, and I'm like, 3. Oh my God, how did he get out of that?
Yeah.
Like what just happened right
like
there?
He literally, maybe we'll see how his college career goes, which is I think that like he's going to be a multiple time for sure.
Sure.
But he might get to take David Taylor's name. he might get to take Magic Man away from him. 'Cause that's
You
how
know,
crazy
I
he
mean,
is.
it could.
That's how crazy he is.
It very well could. So it will definitely be a wild one.
Yeah.
So you got him tech, or you just going major?
I'm gonna go major. I don't.
Okay. Major.
I'm
So now you're at 11.
I'll be at 11.
11-0, and I'm also going to go. So I have us winning at least one by major and one by tech. I'll go major here.
Okay.
So it'll be 10-0. I'm at 10-0. You're 11-0.
Okay.
Next up, 149. They're listing it as Ryder Block versus Casey Swiderski. There is a question mark next to it. It very well could be Bo Hickman. So it may be either Ryder Block or a Ryder Block versus either Casey Swiderski or Bo Hickman.
So this one I'm not too sure on. I haven't really kept up with Swiderski as much. It's kind of, I feel like everybody has that one kind of way. There's a lot of ways, a lot of people to follow.
Yeah.
I haven't really kept up with this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched Swiderski wrestle, obviously. I don't know. The West Virginia match, he kind of acted like maybe he might have something going on.
Yeah. So I know Swiderski was super high ranked starting the season. I think he might have even been as high as 2. Yeah. I'm fairly certain he was pretty high ranked, and then he goes out and he goes 0-4 at the duels.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then he turns around.
And it's quite crazy. So thanks, Crystal, for the 4 6s.
Definitely.
Yeah. So but I think that he has found his groove. He's gotten on a little bit of offense. I don't know what the injury is that's had him out, but he was out against Virginia Tech. Bo Hickman wrestled that match. So I think this match goes, if Swiderski wrestles, I got Swiderski. If Swiderski don't wrestle, I got Block by decision.
Yeah, I think Block, but I think that's where Iowa will pick up their first bonus points if Swiderski doesn't wrestle.
Yep. So let me tell you why I think Swiderski does wrestle even if he's a little bit hurt. Because I think Oklahoma State needs to win the first 5. And we'll get to why when we get to 165. But I think Swiderski wrestles, and so I'm going to take Swiderski over Block. So I'm at 13-0.
Okay. Well, I'm that's a toss-up, but I'll go ahead. We're going to say they're going to put their best out there no matter what. So I will take Swiderski.
Okay.
As just a decision, not a major decision.
Not a major. So you're 14-0, I'm 13-0. All right. So next up, it looks like they are listing Jordan Williams to wrestle tonight. He'll be taking on Landon Robideau at 157. So
we know Jordan pretty well.
We do know Jordan pretty well. Yep.
We've watched Jordan wrestle.
Yes.
From youth all the way up.
Yep.
We know what that guy's capable of.
Hung out and drank a few beers with his dad last year at the Nationals. So
yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to root against a hometown kid.
100%.
I know what he's capable of. When I texted you earlier this week, this wasn't in my radar because I kind of I wanted this match just to be a match.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. That's kind of one of my tough ones. I think Williams is going to get decisioned.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but I really do.
Yeah.
If you kind of looked, he's kind of been on off.
He has.
In duels. Wrestled some, didn't wrestle some. We know he's been battling. I think it was a shoulder or a knee injury last year at Big 12s.
Yep.
And I think it's kind of been lingering with him a little bit. So I think coming in, being a former Oklahoma State guy and everything, I think that's going to play a little bit of a mental role.
Sure.
I hate to do it, but
yeah.
Idaho State by decision. That's another knee wrestler kind of situation. That,
right.
Like I would love to see him just.
Yeah.
I'd love to see, first round Big 12s, Jordan Williams fly out last year.
Yeah, not the guy. Like you want to see the guy that goes and gets the takedowns that he's capable of doing.
And that's a tough
certainly,
one,
Certainly, a hometown kid. Nothing against Jordan, but I think that Robideau is probably came out to start the season as kind of the guy that I was like, holy smokes, who is this dude? Like Vega was there, but Robideau seemed to be at the national duels just on another level. I mean, he was a bonus machine. He was a takedown machine. He was fun to watch. He wasn't the, hang around and let somebody shoot on him. He went and got his takedowns. He hasn't been doing that as much lately. I've heard, heard, how rumors and all that stuff work. So I don't know it to be true, but I've heard that there's some lower injury. I don't know if it's an ankle, a knee, but I've heard that he's had some sort of injury that slowed him down a little bit. I'm hoping he's bouncing back. He's back at full strength this week, and I think if he is, it's going to get ugly fast. So
definitely, I do like that about him, that exactly he's going to come out there and exactly what he's going to do to you, and he's just a fire.
Sure. So I also got Robideau by decision.
Williams got that funk though.
He does. And again, this is another one that could go either way. So there's a lot of matches here. But I have Robideau as well, rounding out the first 5, putting the Cowboys up big. So I think I'm now at 17-0. You would be 18-0. I think you're a point ahead of me there. Yeah. So 17-0 headed into the 165 match. And I think this is why Swiderski wrestles. I think this is why Jax wrestles. I think this is why the Cowboys have to go get it. I think D sits. I don't think he wrestles.
Man, I don't.
He's not one to do that. Yeah. And this is nothing against D. I think that guy wants the match. I think he he wants to be in it. He wants to go get it. So, D or any of you guys are watching, Dad, this is nothing against D. This is about scoring points at the NCAA tournament and finishing as high as you can for Oklahoma State. Period.
Right. Man.
Here's why. If he wrestles the match and loses, he's probably now the 4 seed, which puts him on Messenbrink's side at Nationals. If he doesn't wrestle the match, goes and wins Big 12, the worst he is the 3 seed.
It'd be strategically smart.
Yeah. And I think he's the 2. If he sits the match, doesn't wrestle it, he's got the head-to-head already over Caliendo.
Right.
So Caliendo can't pass him. So now you're going to go at Nationals. You're going to go Messenbrink 1. Yeah. Whoever finishes second, either Blaze or it's not Blaze. Is it Blaze?
I don't.
Somebody just beat Caliendo. I want to say I think it was Blaze. Somebody just beat Caliendo. So it's Blaze.
It would probably been Blaze because it was just that was just
Purdue, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it was Blaze from Purdue. So he beats Caliendo. If he does it again, he obviously is in now in the finals. He's the 3 seed, and I think D's the 2.
Yeah.
D being a conference champ, undefeated, has wins over the Big Ten. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's going to give Messenbrink 1, D 2.
Because that'd be this only common asset.
Yeah.
Then that if he did wrestle and he does get beat, then I see what you're saying here. That because there's a lot of it's going to get dirty. It dirty in the seating meeting.
Right. I think if he wrestles the match and loses, the only way he's the 3 seed is if Caliendo gets second, because then he would have a advantage over the Blaze seed. So Blaze being 3-4, it'd be him or Blaze 3-4. He would have the advantage because he's a conference champ.
Yeah.
So he may get the 3 that way. But if Blaze repeats and beats Caliendo again, now you know what I mean? So I just don't see a lot of upside.
What's the common?
I don't see a lot of upside to wrestling the match.
No, I'd sit him.
Yeah. I would sit him. So in that situation, I have.
We'd have to win.
This is where I have Caliendo winning. And again, nothing against Rutledge, but I don't think he's there yet. So I think I have Caliendo decisioning Rutledge at 165.
Yeah. That's good.
Is that fair?
That's fair. That's fair. That is definitely
so now
bringing that to light.
Let's just say if D wrestles the match, I have D winning the match.
D winning the match by decision.
Yes, D by decision. I think he's great about finding his way, and is at home. And D's another one that feeds off the crowd.
He does.
But this, I think, this is also the guy that sits on his knees too long, right? Is this the one we were talking about?
No, this isn't the one I'm talking about.
Okay, no. This is another one I
do agree.
Yeah,
but he's more active on his knee.
Yes,
he's more active. He's got that classic. I'm gonna get to my knee, kind of Jordan Burrow blast double off of it.
Yeah,
he actually does something off of it.
Yeah. And he
also takes a break off of it.
And he doesn't seem to be in a position where he can get pushed over like Jax was.
No, right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's just go with D wrestling based on the Bash lineup. So we'll go D wrestling.
D wrestling
Puts me at 20-0.
Puts me at 21-0.
21-0. All right.
Yeah.
It's all Cowboys. So here's the next one. So you got number 3 Patrick Kennedy, number 7 Alex Facundo.
This is where in the lineup that I think nothing, as you guys tell, I'm a huge Oklahoma State fan. This is our upper lineup is just it's on a wave this year a little bit. I it's kind of to me I felt a little bit wavy on our upper lineup. We're winning some tough matches, but then we're losing matches that I think we would win, that we should be winning.
Yeah.
And then then the matches that like there's no way. Then that we're not winning them. That's fine. We know that.
Yeah.
But it's been wishy-washy to me.
Yeah. So who are you taking, Kennedy or Facundo?
I think Iowa gets the win on this one.
Iowa gets the win.
Yeah, Iowa gets the win by decision.
Okay.
On this one.
I also have PK winning this match.
He seems to be. I think he's progressing through the year.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited. I will say I'm excited to see him wrestle. He is one that I kind of started following for,
Yeah.
Big Tens is going to be eye-opening.
Right.
I think he goes in there and wrecks it up a little bit.
I think that he will certainly mix it up. I don't know that he gets the Big Ten title, but I think he makes the finals. And so, okay. So I got PK winning this match as well. I know a lot of people have picked Facundo to win that match, and I think it could happen. So I do think it's a toss-up type match, but certainly that. So 184, no Ferrari. No Ferrari at 84. No Ferrari at 97.
So Ferrari was my wrestlers on their knees too much.
Okay.
And that was according to this, if Ferrari doesn't wrestle, then I had Ferrari winning.
Okay.
I had Ferrari winning.
Yep. So this has got Gabe Arnold versus either Zach Ryder, or Trevor Dops.
Gabe Arnold's another guy you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You don't know what we're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Zach Ryder wrestles Gabe Arnold, and we win that one.
Okay.
I think we win that one. If Ferrari ends up wrestling, I will say, this is where you're going to hear the most boos and the most Iowa fans on TV, if you could hear them. But the most Iowa fans and the most complaints.
Yeah.
I think Ferrari wrestles on his knees too much, and I was glad to see him finally get, a couple of weeks ago, a stall call for wrestling on his knees so much.
Mm-hmm.
He gets on that one knee and that hand all the way down. There's no action. It drives me crazy because I know what the guy's capable of. But he's became so much of a defensive wrestler lately that I think that if he does play into it, the guy's going to get some couple stall calls and points against him. I think though Gabe Arnold goes out, he gets decisioned.
Okay.
Ryder wrestles. What's going on with Ryder though?
So it's a shoulder injury. Happened a few weeks ago in a match, and I just don't. So here's my take on it. I think it's Trevor Dops. He's still got time. I don't think we see Zach back until the Big 12s. I think we should save that.
That was kind of what I heard about Swiderski too. Is that maybe we were saving Swiderski for Big 12s?
Yeah.
I think if Ryder doesn't wrestle and we're wrestling, I mean, Gabe Arnold's going to get. Gabe Arnold's that guy. He could get. I would go with Iowa's set of bonus points.
Okay.
Right there.
Yep. So that puts them major decision. You're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Going by the insider knowledge of Rooks over here.
I think Dops wrestles. I think that he keeps it closer than you think. And again, Gabe's certainly a tough guy, but I think Dops keeps it close. I do think he gets beat. So this is the other match that I have Iowa winning.
This is the one I kind of text you about through the week. Before I seen these projected lineups today, that I was kind of like, this could be a toss-up match.
Sure.
Where are they going to put Ferrari?
Mm-hmm.
We know they're going to wrestle Ferrari and Arnold, but where?
Yeah.
I imagine Ferrari's going to wrestle where he had his original way, and then we're going to get Arnold up because he seems like he's a bigger guy.
Sure.
He's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
This was definitely, I had definitely Ferrari probably winning, but
yeah, but if he's out,
it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Ferrari, I think he's sitting out. he has a common opponent. I can't remember who. I think this is another sit out for a seed kind of thing.
Okay. Over Zach?
Yeah, I'd have to don't quote me 100% on it, but I think there was a common opponent not too long ago
Gotcha.
that me and some friends were discussing about from the great state of Kansas.
Right on. 97. So they have Bash here has it listed as Brody Sampson. I have no idea.
So we have the conflict of Iowa getting rid of Wartburg, three-time national champ.
Yep.
I don't think anything ever really came out like 100%.
Why? Yeah.
Why? I mean,
right, and that was a match they won at the duels that won them. That won on the duel.
He was a big asset to that team for the upper
yes.
for Iowa.
Yeah, and so that kind of changed the momentum of the duel because then they went forfeit at heavyweight, and didn't wrestle Connor.
Yeah.
So
I think, man, I'm not here to rag too bad, but I think that was a big mistake by Iowa.
Yeah.
I think that hurt them. I think that's going to hurt them this year at nationals too. I think that guy All-Americans no lower than third. I had him no lower than third. I think this year.
Dude, I mean, I think he had a shot to go get it. So
I think he did too, but I mean, I put him at third in a safe bet. You know?
Yeah, definitely. So it's Rocco Welsh. Is that Rocco's weight? 97.
I believe so.
So Rocco Welsh, and then you have Elam as the two, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely a top three guy.
I think that just because I had him, my thinking was that I had him being on the same side as Rocco.
Yeah. So 97, I have us wrestling. I had us wrestling not Ferrari when I was doing my picks the other day with Mirikatani, where we did this awesome podcast and got none of the audio. I was so mad.
Oh man!
Like I was throwing stuff mad, like so mad, dude, because it was a great 45 minutes conversation we had, no audio whatsoever.
Probably way more in depth. He's probably way more in depth
than
what I was,
he does.
You know, but the guy, he knows his stuff.
He knows a lot about it. He knows he lives and dies wrestling.
I'm just
yeah.
We're just kind of getting back into it.
Sure.
I mean,
Sure. So I have Cody Merrill by Tech Fall in this match.
Oh.
Yeah.
Panda by Tech Fall.
Panda by Tech Fall.
I like that.
Yeah. Standing in the middle like this afterwards.
Yeah. Did you see that when he was talking about why he does it? You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see this.
Yeah, they did it. He was like, because all I want to do is get the match over, and I'm thinking about eating something. He's like, well, what do you like to eat? Whoever was interviewing him, he's like, I was thinking about a Five Guys burger. And I was like, so
that's awesome.
So, I mean, I kind of understand where he's coming from. I mean, I wrestled, in junior college at 197, and, I was kind of like, oh, man, I understand that a little bit,
Just ready to get some food.
Yeah, I'm just ready to eat. I mean,
awesome.
I was always like a, 220 guy walking around, and cutting back down to 197, and, then I always say those gears turn and wrestling really starts to click with you, and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
As like, how it was. I mean, when wrestling in high school, and you obviously you cut way more weight than probably what I did in high school.
Yeah. But only the first couple of years.
Yeah, and then it's just like it clicks, and you're like, oh man, I can't go 220 and drop to 197. I need to be like 180 and 185, eat my way up.
Right.
But I think Panda by Tech.
Panda by Tech.
Man.
Who's Brody Sampson? Come on, man.
I don't know. What is he saying?
Right?
What's Brody saying?
I mean, he's not ranked. Who
Brody,
is he?
What's Brody got to say about it?
Right, yeah. Obviously, he's saying he's not getting teched, but
I'll go Panda by Tech.
Panda by Tech.
Like
you
that.
like it? Panda by Tech.
That's a little toss out there. Like,
get it out there.
I like how you just you're rocking with it.
Yeah.
You just straight up owned it.
I believe that puts me 26-6.
26-6. What was your before we get to heavyweight? What was your you made a prediction earlier? I seen. So what was your prediction score? Do you remember? I think you threw out a 0.
Well,
I think you threw out a 0.
So that's my fan. That's my inner low single coming out. Okay. So if you ever meet Low Single, have you met Low Single, Thomas?
No.
With Low Single? So he's the Low Single on X. You should go follow him. He's a great follow. Does some podcasts, a lot of OSU stuff. But he is. If you ask him who's winning the duel, it's 60-0.
60-0.
Always. Cowboys win 60-0 every time. So
hence the name Low Single.
Yeah,
he's back. Is he old enough to be the John Smith era?
He's about my age. Yep. So he is definitely in that range. So The logic in me says 2013. The fan in me says 60-0. I'm going 27-7.
Well, we're going against logic now too.
Yeah.
But we didn't know what the lineups were.
Right.
We didn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Heavyweight. Man.
Doucette versus Cooter. Keeter. Yeah.
Keeter, I think.
Yeah. Kueter. Keeter. Fair enough. Ben versus Connor.
What do you think? I will let you take the lead on this one because
I'll be honest. I don't know a lot about Ben. I don't know that I've watched him a lot. I know he's tough. I mean, he's the 9 seed. He's the number 9 ranked guy.
What is it? 8 and 9.
Connor's 8. Yep. So 8 versus 9. I believe in our guy. A guy who stuck it out. Could have went to hit the transfer portal when Wyatt came to town. He didn't.
Man.
And I think he got a lot better. He slimmed up. He's a different looking guy.
He is.
He's a smaller heavyweight these days, but he's much more agile.
I think that's the cue these coming years. We're going to start seeing a lot more of that. Touching on that just a little bit there.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That guy had every opportunity to transfer out.
Right.
He could have went somewhere else and started.
Right. So I think that I will say that I think when Connor knows he's the dominant guy, he goes after it. He gets takedowns. He goes and wrestles. Like he's a different wrestler when he knows he's supposed to be dominant versus when he knows it's going to be a close match. And I hate that.
So it's a middle.
I hate that.
It's kind of a little bit of a middle game.
Just go wrestle. Just go. Dave and I were talking about, I think it was Dave and I were talking about, like we want to see more Jax Forrest and less Sergio Vega.
Right.
Maybe you and I were just talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, make the match exciting.
Right.
Like, if you give up a takedown, who cares?
Yeah. At this point, I as a former upperweight guy, and you were a lower weight guy.
Yep.
As a former upperweight guy, I kind of feel like sometimes the matches are on us. Our lower guys, that's always been your spark, your bang, or whatever. Yeah. It's your tone setter. I mean, as probably when you were in high school wrestling, one of the first 3 weights.
Yep.
You're the tone setter.
Yep. Yeah. For sure.
You're the tone setter.
For sure.
And I feel like you get to upper weights, and this is kind of like what I've always, just my personal opinion, but I feel like when you start getting past 65, nobody really cares.
Yep.
So I think it kind of it's a middle weight. They expect you at heavyweight to throw the hammer down
to win
and to be that guy to win it.
Yeah, when it's on the line, you got to go win it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the duel's on the line coming down to heavyweight.
I don't either. I think he relaxes. I think he goes out there. And I was going for bonus points on this one, if you want to know.
Wow.
I know. That was my toss.
Yeah.
That I, just kind of hit me.
60-0, huh?
60-0. No, I'm going for bonus points. I think he's hungry.
Okay.
I kind of been keeping up with, like I said, I watch more of I know it's bad, but I watch more little practice clips and stuff. And I kind of overanalyze a little bit in the background, see what everybody's doing. Everybody's tone has changed from, everything. And there's a few people still in Stillwater that I know are still kind of in with wrestling and just kind of talking to some of them. I think he made their decisions. I think he's going to put the nail in the coffin and end with a bang.
So that'd be 29.
Yeah.
So you're at 29.
Yeah.
I do not think he gets the major.
No.
I think he gets the win, though.
He gets the win.
He gets the win. He gets the win. I believe that puts me 27-6.
I think if he gets the major,
27-7 is what I had it. So
I think if he gets the major,
just
on that match, we'll just major. You gotta turn the live stream on. Just go outside shirtless.
There we go. There we go. Deal. If Connor gets the major, I may be back for NSFW. Yeah.
No. But how do you feel as a whole this year? We've concluded this duel a little bit.
Yep.
You're pretty on track to your logic, and I threw a few wild out there picks. But let's before we kind of get going here, let's talk just whole David Taylor. I've been kind of meaning to ask you this.
Yeah.
As somebody that we've coached alongside of each other. We've been opposite ways. We've been together. You feel you're always like a little bit above me on knowledge and stuff because you're still in it and I'm just getting back into it and stuff. How do you feel as Oklahoma State and bringing David Taylor and this crew in?
I think it's been exceptional. I was a Kel Sanderson guy. Like, it was Kel Sanderson and a bust.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want anybody else. I think we actually got an upgrade. A little bit younger guy who has everything that Kel brought to Penn State. He is bringing to Oklahoma State.
Right.
I got a chance to hang out with David a little bit at the Steely Boys tournament and kind of visit with him. Great dude. Loves watching. He's got 2 daughters that wrestle. I think $2 that wrestle.
Really?
And they're mean as all get out, and it's awesome because girls are mean at wrestling. If you ever watch girls wrestle, they're mean.
I got my daughter. I have that's coming up. I have one. I'm just kind of not. I don't know.
It's a lot of fun.
You gonna coach?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We get Haley to coach.
Yeah. So I will say that I think he's up and coming. I think we got 7 freshmen in the lineup.
We do
6 or 7, something like that. He's just got a super young team. He's bringing a lot of excitement. He's got Drayshawn coming in next year to backfill the heavyweight. Pretty good 97-pounder. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I think we got a pretty good 97-pounder coming in too. And Cody Merrill's young. Like, I feel like we got the right people there coming, all of that. I think he's a game changer for the program. Like, at the end of the day, I think David Taylor is a game changer for the program. I think he knows what's going on with the sport. I couldn't be more happy to be a Poke fan.
Dude, whenever I remember when we were sitting there, and I believe I would have to go back into my cloud and pull out these messages, but I think when we all said it, there was a big group chat between us guys.
Yeah.
Some of us Sperry guys, and I remember whenever you said it, you were like, dude, I don't know your connections, but you were like, this is going to be the staff. I'm telling you right now, they're on a plane here.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I've always been I've always been a David Taylor fan.
Yeah.
Even though I'm diehard Pokes fan, man, I've always liked that guy.
Yep.
I like what he's doing. I think the biggest thing I liked about it is that he kept Caldwell.
Yeah.
I'm a big Caldwell guy.
Okay.
I've been to a few camps. I kind of like the guy. I've actually got to hang out with him a couple of times, and he's really personable guy.
Sure.
Sometimes I don't think that guy ever forgets a face.
Nice.
He puts a face with the name pretty well.
Nice.
I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think he made the moves, John Smith all the way, but I think he made the moves that John Smith couldn't make anymore.
I do too. I think John was similar to a Gundy situation. I appreciate everything that both of those guys. I think both of those guys done phenomenal things for OSU, but I think that the time had come to make a move.
Yeah.
And so no disrespect to either one of those individuals, because OSU's not where they are today without those two guys at the head of their respective programs.
No,
so
they made that place a dynasty.
Well, cool, man. We got 5 minutes to get it on the TV. Looking forward to hearing Hardell call it play-by-play.
Yeah.
And see where we go. So maybe, just maybe, we'll see how it plays out. But maybe we'll come on and brag about our score being so right.
Maybe we can't remember who we picked.
Maybe we won't be able to remember.
Because it's going to be that good.
It's going to be that good.